Hey, what's up guys, Reda here. Welcome to research report number 24. This time we're going to cover Mode Network, an interesting AI file layer 2 project. So before we continue, always read the disclaimer for your own safety. So, introduction to Mode. Mode Network is a forefront of merging AI and DeFi into an AI-powered financial ecosystem where AI agents autonomously interact on-chain to optimize financial services. So, I don't know if you guys saw it, but you have a AI agent on Twitter called AI XBT, and it does a lot of on-chain analysis. So, Mode Network also offers these AI agents, but then on their own uh, network. So, therefore, Mode Network utilizes Optimism's OP stack and Bedrock upgrade, reducing transaction fees by over 95%, making it faster and cheaper for DeFi applications. So again, Mode Network is also layer 2 where people can build applications on, and with this OP stack, right, everything goes very fast. So AI agents on Mode automate complex financial tasks like yield optimization, liquidity management, and smart contract audits, operating trustedly on Mode's blockchain. So again, that Optimism OP stack and the Bedrock upgrades also, uh, you know, developers use it to deploy AI agents on Mode Network, and everything runs pretty fast. So before we continue, we have a quarterly and annual bundle sale in our group AR Collective. As you can see, 35% off on a 3 month, 50% off on the yearly subscription. If you're interested in and want to make it more personal, to be in my live streams, ask me questions, or have access to the token research early on, then make sure to look at the links in the YouTube description. So, how does Mode work? So, most AI agents can monitor liquidity pools, adjust lending positions, execute trades, all while maintaining full transparency through on-chain verifications. So again, as you guys know, these days AI agents, can do a lot, right? Everybody want to build AI agents for their own purpose. Someone want to build an AI agent for trading, right? To make it do trades on a DEX. Someone else wanted to make tweets. Someone else wants to make it do it on chain analysis. So basically, Modes makes it able to customize any AI agent as you see fit, right? So transactions performed by AI agents are fully verifiable on chain, removing the need for centralized intermediaries and ensuring accountabilities. So again, you don't need any middleman, right? Everything goes through the AI agent. So also, Mode Network provides tooling and incentives for developers to build innovative AI agents and DeFi protocols, driving the growth of the AI-fi economy. So again, blending AI and financial instruments that we have now. So, links. Where can you find Mode Network? Well, Mode Network, of course, has their own Twitter, where they communicate with their community. And of course, their latest tweet was in December 17th. Of course, they have some newer tweets, but I found this one pretty interesting because here's where they have a hackathon where people can build AI agents, on Mode in collaboration with A16Z DAO, with of course with Elijah plugins, right, which is used by a lot of AI agents. And yeah, they have that hackathon was pretty successful, and they have, I think, over 200 AI agents running now. But I'm not sure we're gonna see that soon in the presentation. So narrative, well, as we spoke, so right now there are 129 AI agents running on Mode, which is pretty impressive, with a total assets under agents is as of now, right, 223k. So that's very nice, and all these AI agents did over 1600 transactions. So narrative, like I just was speaking about, AI agents, and next to AI agents, of course, Mode Network is a layer 2, a protocol that wants to reduce, of course, those horrible fees on Ethereum, right? But I think their main focus right now is expanding their AI agent app store, right? And what I also like here, in narrative-wise, they also partner up with the most, viral Elijah framework, right? How they build these AI agents. So that's really the narrative. Let's dive into the tokenomics, which is also important. So as of now, 25% of the total supply is unlocked and available on the market, so it's in circulating. The vesting is pretty okay. They have no unlocks from investors and core contributors till May 2025. And even if that's reached, you're gonna have a pretty slow unlock over 2 years. There's no more airdrop going around here. I got an airdrop myself a long time ago. Was not that much. Um, but yeah, so no more airdrops. The only thing I would say, there are 5 billion tokens untracked. I'm not really expecting that this is gonna get dumped heavily because you have the foundation and the on-chain treasury, which can be monitored on-chain. I don't think they will dump that or use it aggressively, right? That goes through a DAO, right? That's the users will decide how that's get used. And then they have user and developer airdrops. So that means like they want to incentivize users or developers to build, and of course they're gonna have some grants, available for that, and they're gonna have potentially, maybe more airdrops in the future, which is fine, right? It does attract users. So they're investors. So they raised around like $5 million, but they have some more investments because a lot of it was undisclosed as well. As you can see, NA, NA, NA. The only thing I could see was a grant from Optimism themselves. This also explains, right, their Optimism OP stack and their Bedrock upgrades. So they're originally just building on OP or using their infrastructure, and they have a couple, VCs. I don't really have a huge opinion on these VCs. They also launched on Bybit, as you can see right there. So exchanges, unfortunately, Mode Network is still pretty new, so it's not available on all exchanges. So for the people in the US, you can only, I think, buy this through a DEX, right? For Uniswap. Lucky enough, you don't have to buy it through Ethereum. You can buy it through the Uniswap, but then use the OP network. But you cannot put a stop loss and all that stuff. That's the only bad side here. But if you live in Europe, for example, or South America, you can buy this on Bybit, BitGet, Mexi, and Gate.io without any issues. So market cap and revenue. As of now, the market cap is 104 million, which is a mid cap as of now. This will fluctuate between a low cap and a mid cap. And with all that AI agent hype right now, this has a lot of potential growth, if they do what they're saying. So how can they make potential revenue? So what I've been researching while I was scrolling through their website and their documents and stuff, this is the difference that I got. So Mode Network collects fees from every transaction processed on its layer 2 network, generating ongoing revenue from DeFi interaction and AI agent operations. Also, AI agent services. So revenue can be earned through fees on AI-driven services such as automated portfolio management, trading bots, liquidity optimization, tools within the Mode ecosystem. Also, Mode can offer premium developer tools and infrastructure services, charging fees to projects that leverage its AI agent frameworks to build and deploy DeFi solutions. So I couldn't find official revenue data, but with so much demand for AI agent services, I mean, I would find it very weird that they're not making revenue at the moment. So now we reach to the conclusion, right? So again, AI-powered financial services. So Mode is potentially building the future of finance by combining AI agents with DeFi to create scalable automated financial services. Also, by using Optimism with significantly reduced fees thanks to the Bedrock upgrade, Mode offers a cost-effective solution for users and developers alike. And of course, there are incentives to developers. So most ecosystem encourages developers to innovate with AI agents, expanding the possibilities of what are achievable in decentralized finance. So this was the FA. Now we're gonna dive into the TA. Bye bye. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the TA portion of the video. Here in front of you, you have the chart of Mode Network. Mode Network got listed in May, as you guys can see, May 2024. Of course, like every other altcoin, right? It didn't came out at the right time, so it had a huge drop of almost, let's see, like a reset of 82%. In the summer, they started to rebuild, right? With rebuild, I mean they started to add a new narrative called AI agents, right? They also implemented their Optimism Bedrock upgrade that I mentioned in the FA portion of the video, and then they got picked up. They gained momentum. Their AI agents were actually working, and since then it's been on a tear, right? Since the lows to the highs, Mode has done a 500% gain in almost 50 days. As you can see, it did reach some resistance here. Since then, it's making lower highs, right? So Right now there are opportunities if you want to scale into mode. If you like this portion and you're convinced, then I would really check these lows here from May. Oh, what is this? Let me just remove this. Yeah, so here from the lows from May, and then you can target these lows here, and then I would place a little bit of a bid here, right? And then you can have a stop loss 5% underneath this wick, and I think you have a nice little entry here, because you can see in the past when it came back down to 3.2 cents, you had a bounce there, right? Same thing here, you had a bounce here as well. But if it breaks 3.2 cents, you can see some inflection point what happens, right? So whenever it breaks 3.2 cents, then you do have a drop down, right? And that's why I put some zones here. For example, this little accumulative zone where you face some resistance, that would be a target right between 2.8 and 2.5 cents. I mean, if it goes lower than that, right, I'm targeting this little low here, right? This candle, this wick, where it held a little bit and where it faced some inflection points. But you can see it also sometimes you just slice through it, because again, if it comes to that point, then it's going to become a low cap, which means it's going to be more volatile. But I would target 3.2 cents first, right? And if it breaks down there, then something is wrong with this, or Bitcoin overall is having a overall bigger flush, right? I also have this midline here, as you can see, 3.7 cents. It has to do with this inflection point right here. You can see a couple of rejections from 3.7 cents. So if mode turns bullish again, then this thing needs to get above the midline again and then break this local high, because as of now this looks like a lower high, right? And you're gonna have to watch out for dead cat bounces, right? Like this, and then comes down again, then you're gonna have another lower high. So it's just something to be wary of. So if you want to DCA right now, I mean you can, right? Then you are buying this wick here, but just have a stop loss, of course, or just wait a little bit longer and maybe you can get this at 3.2 cents. But you're gonna have to remember, mode is one of those hot narratives right now. It's a layer 2. It has AI agents in it, right? So people are loving that narrative right now. So I try to give you guys some DCA levels. Also, the EMAs are also turning downwards, right? So this looks like bearish momentum is picking up. That's why a regain of 4 cents would be very important to regain that bullish momentum, right? So yeah, I would target these levels honestly. 3.2 cents, maybe 2.8, all the way down to 2.6 ish, right? Otherwise, just DCA here as of now if you think this is bullish, right? Of course with the stop loss. So that's the TTA portion of mode. Hope you guys liked the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.